Well, this was the much-delayed sentencing for Donald Trump on 34 criminal counts of falsifying business records. Last year, in May, a jury of New Yorkers found that he did falsify business records in order to cover up so-called hush money that was paid to adult film star Stormy Daniels while he was running for election in 2016. Now, because he was running for the White House again, the sentencing was delayed several times, chiefly so he could appeal to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court could hand down some guidance as to how much a US president is protected from legal prosecution. Now, the Supreme Court did issue a decision on that, and Judge Warren Merchan has today sentenced Donald Trump. Now, he said that the extraordinary legal protections that are afforded by the US Constitution to the office of the president did mean that the only appropriate sentence that he could impose was an unconditional release. That means that these counts will not attract punishment like a jail term or probation, which otherwise they could attract. But Warren Merchan was at pains to say that the protections are for the office of the president, not the individual himself, and that there was no way to erase the jury's verdict. Now, this was quite interesting today because throughout this trial, Donald Trump did attend in person. Today, he joined via video link from Mar-a-Lago with one of his lawyers, and he was given an opportunity by the judge to address the court before the sentence was handed down. Here's a little bit of what he had to say.
Now, think about it. Legal expenses are down as legal expenses, and I get indicted for business records. Everybody should be so accurate. It's been a political witch hunt. It was done to damage my reputation so that I'd lose the election, and obviously that didn't work.
So that was Donald Trump's argument right throughout the trial earlier this year, and he was compelled to attend court in Manhattan earlier this year. He didn't address the court during the trial, but took the opportunity today before the sentencing. Now, Donald Trump has, after the sentencing this morning, taken to social media to post suggesting that he is seeing this as a legal win. He says the imposition of a sentence of unconditional release proves that this was never a case and should never have been brought, which is not exactly what the judge said. He said that this was the sentence he could impose that kept the legal protections that presidents are afforded without erasing the jury's verdict. Now, that means that Donald Trump will indeed be in the White House as its first ever convicted felon when he's inaugurated in just 10 days' time.